happening. It's finally happening. I'm so sad.
What's happening? Good morning, welcome to Denmark. We're picking this up almost from our last video where we just came into Denmark. Suddenly you get this like sense of Denmark, bridges opening and closing, little yachts sailing around.
Water everywhere,
Man.
beautiful roads.
Just went for a nice jog, did some yoga. What a great start to the day.
Man, Denmark is just so special. I love this place.
Now we parked right behind us. It's actually on Park for Night. It's right next to a road here. I think in season can be super busy. We're probably just gonna have some breakfast now and just enjoy the view because it's so beautiful. Look at this.
Look how beautiful.
Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. And there's all the Millie.
Look at all the sailing boats that just came through underneath this bridge.
Ready for breakfast?
Yes, do I get breakfast? As long as I get breakfast. And I got something special for you.
Welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. Over the last 20 years, we have traveled together to more than 40 countries. 5 years ago, we embarked on a long-term sabbatical and have been nomadic ever since. For most of the past 2 years, we have been exploring Western Europe with our motorhome. This year, we plan to make our way through more of Europe, towards Denmark for summer. We'll be heading south for winter and just maybe make it to Morocco. So hit that subscribe button and join our adventure.
This is one thing we really like about this life, I guess. It has got its ups and downs, but we woke up in one place this morning. We're having breakfast in another place this morning.
Exercise in another place.
Hello, people. We're trying to contain the chaos. We're not like that inconsiderate.
You wanted to say something else, didn't you?
I did not. But for breakfast, this is one of our favorite breakfasts. We're still getting
We're getting avocados and that's really exciting.
yeah, still from Germany. I'm not sure we'll be able to afford the avocados in Denmark for much longer. Then we'll have to go to frozen Brussels sprouts.
Yay.
I actually haven't seen frozen Brussels sprouts here.
Thank heavens.
Okay, well that's Lisa's breakfast. This is my breakfast. I mean, I can eat sweet stuff while I'm in Denmark, so it's cool.
This is Andre's downfall. The pastries, you see. I'm much more prone to chocolates and ice cream.
Hey,
You're the pastry guy.
you bought these. You're the guilty one. No, eat. Let me eat it.
Okay, wait, I'm eating this one.
I said let's stay. Lisa said, you never listen to me. I said let's go. Okay, we're leaving our cool park.
You got stuff in your nose.
Whatever I got on my nose. Anyway, we're gonna go find some water. There's a marina nearby. Then we're going to some other magic secret garden.
Yes, we're going to a secret garden.
Secret garden!
Now these marinas are something you find very often in Denmark. Here it costs 135 DKK to stay per night. That's roughly 20 euro. And that includes your water, Wi-Fi, showers, toilets, everything like that. All you pay for extra is electricity consumption, which is just 5 DKK per kilowatt. And usually these places are very peaceful. They've got great facilities, especially toilets, showers. Often they've got a laundry machine as well. And you've usually got a beautiful view. This one doesn't actually have a very great view, but we just here to fill up with water. Royal Kitchen Garden. This was the original gardens for the Royal Palace over here. Now they're open to the public and there's also a cafe and coffee shop. And you can walk through the gardens for free.
Now this is literally just 10 minutes drive from Egersund where we were parked and from the marina.
Going here, this is the coffee shop. And then lying in the other direction is the massive gardens. And here's a couple of the tunnels. And number 2 is small greenhouses.
Don't pick the royal fruit, Lisa.
Big one. Oh, look at these.
Yum. I'll stand here, you run. Like chariots of fire. No, you have to run in slow motion. Child of the 90s.
This always makes me think of a primary school sports day event, so I don't have very good memories.
Okay, that's a wrap on the King's
Royal Kitchen Garden.
Kitchen. Very cute. If in the area, can check it out. We're going to walk across the road and go look at the palace grounds quickly before it rains, because Lisa ordered some
Dark clouds.
you did a job.
I already got one. Being a wife is a full-time job.
Right.
We were here at the Royal Kitchen Gardens, and now we went across and down here to the palace.
You can maybe do that vibe. This is it. Oh, geez.
Oh no! The
Okay.
garden is closed to the public because of private royal residence. What?
But
It's supposed to be open. But I looked online and it was supposed to be open.
yeah. This guy
From
doesn't look
yesterday.
like it's been open in a while.
That's true. At least we got to walk the royal path.
Well, thanks for nothing, Queen. Yeah, I guess that's a bust on the palace ground visit. Look at the highway. Okay, we parked. This is just a little parking spot next to a farm. The road next to us. Hopefully it's not going to get too noisy. But it's sort of our kind of thing. You know, middle of nowhere. Welkom to Varnijshovet. Not much else here. Bloody fridge. Yeah, ticking. So what I should do now is I should probably pull this jet off completely.
The joys of van life.
These two good fridges. And we were actually just toying with the idea of replacing this fridge with an electric fridge. Okay, when I say toying with the idea, I mean dreaming. Dreaming. And besides the fact that we cannot justify the cost. Secondly, this fridge doesn't fit out of that door.
Maybe the front door. You have to remove the seat and get a front door. I think the biggest challenge here is it fixed, or did it just decide like, okay, this, you know, I've given him enough for hard time today.
Will work for now.
Well, for now, until the most inopportune time next time, you know. Everything stays exactly the same. I'm never switching it off again.
Eating healthy tonight.
Yeah, look, salad.
The smell doesn't come from salad.
Ooh, naughty stuff. Got a nice sunset view going on here. Sort of. Farmlands. Actually quite elevated.
There's just something about Denmark. I don't know. There's this tranquility, this peacefulness about it. Can't really describe it, but I like Denmark.
Yes, we're enjoying a glass of Italian wine. No, actually, I don't know.
Italian wine from Germany.
Wink.
Ah!
That's awesome. Good night. Oh, good morning. I want to say we had a peaceful sleep, and it was peaceful. Such a nice spot here. We're going to drive down the road here to the coast. There's some parkings there. We didn't want to go there last night because we weren't sure how many other vans will be there, and we don't want to squeeze in like sardines. Lisa wants to go for a jog down there, so she's hardly awake.
I'm hardly awake, but I want to run from coast to coast.
Coast to coast. The sun's out, look. Oh, sun.
Yay!
Lisa's almost awake.
Really camping, you know?
Just so
See,
annoying.
this is what is not supposed to be allowed.
It's not
take a whole
campsite.
parking bay for your campsite.
It's just you give everybody such a
I
bad
know, it's
name.
really, really annoying when people do this. These are parking areas.
This amazing little spots, and there's no prohibition signs here. It doesn't even say you're not allowed to camp technically, but the problem is, like I've read on Park for Night, that people line up here like sardines. Everybody make themselves at home. It's only for so long that local residents will stand this kind of behavior.
This is the thing. I mean, just right over there is somebody's house. Now, how do you think they would feel if a campsite pretty much just develops here?
I have no problem if you just park here and you don't take up any more space. Don't exhibit camping-like behavior. Use the picnic facilities here. If you want to go sit at the table, don't pack your tables and your chairs out. This is
Taking up another parking.
there's places to do that. This is not the place, frankly. Anyway, oh, there's a bee. Lisa's gonna go for a jog apparently. Andre's gonna enjoy the beautiful view, and if we're lucky, everybody's gonna take their leave. Oh, there's a bin. Everybody loves bins. Thank you, Denmark, for your good bins. Sometimes feels like we're always fixing stuff, or should I say, always trying to fix stuff. So this morning I opened one of these things just ripped straight out of the little cabinet. I mean, now it looks like this, and you know they make these things out of like a lightweight wood. So it's pretty much cardboard. So what I found sometimes work is I take toothpicks, cram as many of them in there as possibly can. We add some super glue. It sticks to nothing except your fingers. How does that work? You cut them off. Boom, quick fix.
So beautiful. This is the other thing I absolutely love about Denmark. Have a look at this. Along the side of the road, so many places you see this. Things for sale, price list, and just put your cash in the bottle or use mobile pay. I think I'm on the right route to the beach. This is gorgeous. And there's some pretty pink flowers. I think this is one of the things that I absolutely love. You are always so close to water. You feel like you're in the countryside, you see these beautiful farmlands, and then before you know it, a view like this just pops out from around the corner. Better back. It's happening. It's finally happening. I'm so sad.
What's happening? I've been working for how many days to get all the stickers off the van?
Okay, so here's a good question for you. If we do what we're planning on doing and repaint the van, should we also rename it, or should it remain Millie?
Call it Daryl.
Daryl. No,
Daryl.
not Daryl.
We discovered some disasters you see in the previous video. We're gonna have to clean this out and pull it and sand it down. I don't know what's going on there. And then the back is still waiting. Mission impossible. Anyway, we've been hanging out here most of the day. Very relaxing. Locals come and go.
This is definitely a little bit more our kind of spot. Now, you could have parked right there on the beach with a view of the sea, but there's constantly going to be people coming and going, and you also parked right next to each other, parallel. Now, this you find quite often in Denmark. It's a little shelter where you can come in overnight. It's for just coming to camp, for bicycle tourists, anybody who wants to come and enjoy nature. And it's usually at a place that has facilities. So you'll find there's public toilets nearby, there's garbage bins. It's just so wonderful. And just look at how naked Millie looks.
We have been doing some Googling.
Always
It is a
dangerous.
verb, right?
No, always dangerous.
And what is the most common solution?
Ow!
Hit it with a spanner.
No.
Come on, spanner.
A heavy spanner.
A heavy spanner.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move the thermocouple a little bit back and see. Like if I remove the thermocouple and I place it directly in the flame, the thermocouple definitely works. So it's almost like the thermocouple doesn't sit in the right position. But now I've tried putting it deeper. It doesn't make a difference. But now there's no way to reposition it a little bit higher. It's almost like it needs to be in a warmer part of the flame. So solve this problem now.
But it was fixed now.
No, because I was manually holding
Oh.
the thermocouple.
So you just have to sit there and hold it.
Oh, that solves the problem. The problem is it's not actually under the fridge, so that's not solving the problem at all.
Anyway, we won't bore you further.
No.
But just to let you know, the fridge is still not working. Wow.
We on Sphere. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put the link of the beach we're at the moment. Very, very nice beach. Very nice beach. Beautiful white sand, super calm. Ooh, mosquitoes. Ooh, just about sunset. There's still some people actually enjoying the beach.
Look at this beach. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Okay, good night, Denmark.
Good night, Denmark.
See you tomorrow.
I love Denmark.
But does Denmark love you?
I don't know. I don't care.
Ooh, mosquitoes love you.
Ooh, don't say that. Oh, gross.
We woke up this morning, it was raining for a few hours, now the sun's out, and surprisingly there's a bit of wind. Didn't see that coming. Maybe not enough wind, but enough to have an excuse to go dip our toes in the water.
As part of our camper cleanup, we got rid of our big camping chairs and we've decided to give these little compact chairs a try. Number one, to save space in the camper. Number two, weight. But number three, because they're so portable and you can just carry them to the beach. Oh man, that looks so cool. Oh god, it's gonna blow over. Imagine you just fell on your butt. They're surprisingly comfortable.
Nice, man, it's nice. So who's going to inflate the kite?
Not a hell of a lot of wind. Everybody says I'm the optimist, but when it comes to wind, Andre is the ever optimist, saying there's enough wind to kite. A couple of minutes ago, I'm sure there was not, but now it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
Like, do you notice the disparity in our dress?
This is appropriate attire for the beach.
This is appropriate attire for the beach. There's a few naked people down that way, so they're even more appropriate.
No, but I will admit, this is very, very pleasant weather. It's actually not cold. It's very nice.
Yeah, the wind dropped a bit now, but it's great. For a change, I think my timing was just perfect. Probably wasn't the best thing for a fat ankle, which is still very swollen. But, you know, you got to take your opportunities, eh?
Seeing as I opened your beer, I'll drink it for you too. That's good.
Oh, it's a little bit warm.
Ooh, that's very nice.
All right. Stop squeaking.
Oh wait, let me close the cupboard.
Stop squeaking.
I gotta put these knobs in.
Always a knob. Just ready to relax after a very nice afternoon. And then this happened. 4 guys rocked up and occupied the shelter, which they're perfectly allowed to do. The problem is just, I know how this is going to end. The music's already pumping, they're chopping wood, they're drinking beers, they're all too jolly. I mean, good for them. But we're going to have to move, unfortunately. So we're going to try moving on to a beach just up the road here. It's about 10 minutes drive. We were actually planning on leaving here tomorrow morning, so it's a bit of a pity because now if we leave further, it's quite a drive and it's after 5, but I just don't have the energy right now.
This is the thing, these places that have got facilities are fantastic, but there's more likelihood of this kind of thing happening. Oh, they're busy working! Whoa! This is what the other guy was doing this morning. Whoa! I think that'll do. Man, this is a pretty good spot. Millie's no longer Millie.
I'm still busy polishing it up and trying to recover some of the original color. Not sure what we're going to do there, because that mark is always going to stay there. I think that's going to be tough, so we'll just have to take it incrementally. It's a long-term process, everything just taking forever, to be honest.
I think we should end the vlog.
What a great first couple of days in Denmark. It's just, I hope you can see why we love this place so much. We just literally arrived, I don't know, 4 days ago? I don't even know.
And I was honestly beginning to wonder, why are we rushing to get to Denmark, or why are we traveling so far just to get back to a place we've been to before? And just in being here for a few hours, I remembered why. Denmark does not disappoint. I love this place.
For the first time, actually, almost this year, I don't have any sense of urgency. We really just,
we are here for the next month.
you know, if we find a nice place and we stay, we move on. If we don't, so what? We've not tried moving on later and earlier, and it's just so nice to just drift around. And if it's nice, you stay. If it isn't, that's fine too.
And it's nice that we're exploring just a small area of Denmark this time round. Not because we don't want to see more, but because we'll do it another time.
I promise, we will show some exciting stuff. Now, if you don't know, Denmark is quite big on the nude swimming. So I'll take you for a nude swim next time.
Oh wow, that sounds exciting.
As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, remember to smash the like button, subscribe,
Share this video with a friend.
and yes, somebody else is pulling up behind us, so we're going to say goodbye. We'll see you again next time. Bye.